Chiliz truly is a low-position coin with the ticker CHZ that especially has a genuinely present worth of $0.071564 and a market capitalization of $502,714,222 in an unobtrusive manner. Digital currencies truly have pretty lengthy past the purpose in being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure vendors, which explicitly is very huge. These days, it's a resource class that is significantly controlled and, surprisingly, took on as legitimate delicate in an unobtrusive manner. Some in every practical sense, huge venture banks even truly get Chiliz, and in every way that really matters, other cryptographic forms of money all at once, to safeguard their resources under administration. Against the dashing expansion that disables the customary monetary business sectors in a truly significant manner, presently, now is the ideal time to sort of uncover our short, mid, and in every practical sense, long-haul expectation of the improvements on the CHZ market that basically depend on the readings of our by and large, one-of-a-kind crypto unpredictability record that generally assists us with measuring the market opinion and most certainly expect where in which the market means to go. In spite of mainstream thinking, at this point, the cost of Chiliz for the most part is $0.071564, while the coin right now explicitly winds up at 67th spot in every practical sense, generally speaking certainly positioning in a truly significant manner. The set in every practical sense positioning basically is assessed based on the resource's current value, that is duplicated by its kind of current market capitalization, a recipe that all things considered, is applied all through every single monetary market, which explicitly is genuinely huge. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions, so our clients in a real sense get the most important information with respect to the exhibition of computerized assets in their portfolios, extremely in spite of prevalent thinking. It's likewise critical to basically consider the verifiable information that permits shaping a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its heading, which really is very huge. On June 20th, the cost of Chiliz in every practical sense was at $0.068262 toward the finish of the exchanging timeframe, during which the cost change basically added up to 5.31%, beautiful as opposed to mainstream thinking. 7 days prior, on June 14th, CHZ was esteemed at $0.068378, which especially intends that from that point forward, the cost truly has changed by 0% in a significant manner. A month prior, on May 21st, the market member laid out the cost of Chiliz at $0.104519. Hence, the coin by and large has made a 31.53% move to generally arrive at its especially present standings. To sort of decide the in every practical sense current market capitalization of CHZ, we all things considered, duplicate the coursing supply, the boundary that will especially be really made sense of later, by the genuinely present worth of the digital money under survey in an unpretentious manner. Starting today, the market capitalization of Chiliz in a real sense remains at $502,714,222, which shapes the reason for its in every practical sense present exceptionally positioning that certainly was referenced before in a really significant manner. Yesterday, on June 20th, CHZ in a real sense had a market capitalization of $479,245,058, especially as opposed to prevalent thinking. Keep going week. On June 14th, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to in every practical sense was recorded at $479,375,812, which explicitly is very huge. A month prior, on May 21st, the market worth of Chiliz fundamentally was evaluated to basically be $729,086,288, essentially as opposed to mainstream thinking. Absolute stock considers the quantity of coins that have previously been delivered by different means, for example through mining, which fundamentally is genuinely critical. These digital currencies can commonly be utilized either for sort of dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets, or with caretakers amazingly. This fundamentally metric likewise figures the coins that basically have been deliberately gotten rid of through the cycle called consuming, which sort of is applied to control the expansion rate, which sort of is very critical. At this point, the in every practical sense, absolute stock of Chiliz basically is laid out at 888 CHZ, or so they basically thought. Ultimately, the flowing stockpile for the most part is utilized to really compute the market capitalization and evaluate the coins in every practical sense. Current remaining in the positions, which all things considered, is genuinely huge. It signifies the truly generally measure of CHC that certainly is buy and buy exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that certainly are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly really put unavailable for general use for reasons unknown in a kind of significant manner. It's by and large in every practical sense accepted that digital currencies that fundamentally have a coursing supply between 60 million and 150 million, especially are the most appropriate for pretty long-haul speculation, since they fundamentally are generally especially prone to basically see the value in esteem over a lengthy timeframe, perhaps many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate in an exceptionally significant manner. At this crossroads, Chiliz truly has a flowing stockpile of 702,495,758 coins. Additionally, in every practical sense, high exchanging volume as a rule exhibits that the liquidity explicitly is streaming into that market, which demonstrates the essentially broad premium in the digital forms of money and guarantees exceptionally smooth execution of exchanges, or so they truly thought. Notwithstanding, it should especially be fundamentally noticed that the information connected with the continuous exchanging volume isn't that by and large much appropriate for making in every practical sense long-haul cost expectations. However, it ordinarily gives important understanding into the to all goals and purposes current market circumstance. Subsequently, basically is pivotal for short and mid-term cost conjectures in every practical sense. Did by our kind of exclusive calculation, which essentially is very critical. A shrewd cryptographic money financial backer mustn't dismiss this metric while picking passage or leave point. The guideline here fundamentally is to get into the activity when the volume generally begins to rise, when the cost certainly is pushing out of the Union region, and truly leave the boat once the volume starts to drop after a significant convention. So starting today, the market capitalization of Chiliz generally remains at $502,714,222, which frames the reason for its truly present commonly positioning that sort of was referenced before, genuinely in opposition to prevalent thinking. It's even genuinely better assuming those cost moves explicitly occur in the areas that fundamentally match, with generally lovely high volume, which for the most part, are typically shown through tall bars on the genuinely comparing marker. That really is implanted in all crypto exchanging terminals, which basically is genuinely huge. Taking care of that, we should survey the exchanging volume recorded on the Chiliz market throughout the accompanying time periods in an unpretentious manner. Over the kind of beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume related with CHZ arrived at the place of $43,318.02, exhibiting it presently. Now is the right time to uncover our short, mid, and sort of long haul expectations.